Hello, Rob Gronbeck here from the Brain Room at the Brain Room, and it's been ages since I've done any kind of visual demonstration of some of the cool brain training exercises that we do here at the Brain Room. So I've got on the big projector screen the multiple object tracking task, the 3D multiple object tracking task Neurotracker, and I'm going to do it while balancing on one foot on this new beam that I've picked up from the Foot Collective. And anytime we're trying to improve our brains, improve our brain function or our physical performance on the sports field, or even just rehabilitate from serious injuries or brain injuries, we always want to push the brain and give it novel, new challenges. Now, I've done this Neurotracker session hundreds and hundreds of times, 1,000 probably, and I've facilitated close to 10,000 sessions. So for me, it's starting to get a little bit but I'm always looking for tools and activities that I can do during the Neurotracker, which is following objects on the screen, just like that old game when there's 3 cups and there's a pea and they show you the pea and then they hide it and they bounce the cups around. Well, this is like doing it with lots of cups that have peas under it. So I'll show you in a minute. But the more we can engage our bodies and our balance while we are paying attention visually, that just makes us better athletes, better human beings, more integrated from the top down. So I'm going to put my 3D glasses on and give you guys a demonstration of a dual task, which I truly believe triggers multiple aspects of flow, as in it requires intense concentration. It's at the perfect challenge level for me, not too hard, not too easy. I know when I'm doing well or not, and it's very clear. Follow these balls which turn red and don't follow the other ones. Just like show you which cups have got the peas underneath it, and then don't follow the other ones. Try and keep track with your working memory and your peripheral vision. But at the same time, I'm including some physical triggers such as balance, risk, challenge, and novelty. And that's how we trigger flow, because you get more of what you practice. If you practice focus, balance, attention, and flow, you're just going to get more of that in your life or on the sporting field. So that's the preamble. I'm just going to change the lighting and we'll get to laugh at my balancing skills. And I will say, normally I can balance on this thing for about a minute, but watch what happens when the brain is totally overloaded with a visual tracking task using my entire peripheral vision. Just remember, I could generally balance on that thing for 30 seconds to a minute or longer. But what happens when the brain's under stress and really being pumped and worked hard? Okay, that's enough. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm here on my balance beam. We'll start with the left foot. 1.5. As you can see, there's 4 red balls. I've got to follow them. Oh, I fell off already. Jeepers. And then at the end, I'm pretty sure I kept on tracking them. I'll just type in the number on the balls in which I tracked. And when I get it right, the next one goes faster. Oh, I made it through without falling. But did I get the balls? Let's find out. I think it's 1, 7, 8, and 5 all the way over there. So I'm really spreading my peripheral vision wide. Alrighty. 3.7. Now we're going to go super fast. I'm probably going to fall over, and I've pretty much lost the balls, even though I've maintained my balance. No. So my balance went to shit, and the balls, I've got no idea now. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was too fast. 2.3. Lucky guess, I got 2 right. Two, 5, 8, 7. Did you guys see that? I was well on my way to falling over, but somehow my brain caught me. Let's see if I got the balls and the numbers right. That was crazy. Did I get it? Oh! 3.7. Right, last round. Oh, I think I might have it. I'll probably miss 1 or 2. 1, 4, 7, and 2. If I get this. Oh. Okay. So normally we do 20 rounds, 20 reps, and that would be a set. And generally in a brain room training session, the clients will come in, they'll do anywhere from 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 rounds of this. So 20 reps, 2 or 3 of them is 40 or 60 reps. And I often see a drop in the speed in the second or the third set because the brain is tired. The brain runs out of energy. And no matter how hard you try, it doesn't have the energy to do all the processes to keep track of which ball is yours. But as time goes on, the brain gets fitter, it becomes energy efficient. And that means come the third session, at the end of 60 reps, they're still able to maintain. So that's when we add a fourth set. And often, once more, we see fatigue kick in. And it's really important to be able to measure cognitive fatigue. I see differences when people have eaten well or gotten up early or had a bad sleep, or have had a really good sleep, really good nutrition, and it's night and day between how fast their brains can process, how easily distracted they are when they're unwell, unrested, so on and so forth. So for me, the Neurotracker combined with some kind of dual task, and that's just one of many dual tasks. Think anything to do with balance. I've juggled, I've had basketballers bounce the ball at the same time, soccer players get a ball rolled into them and they've got to kick it back, so making contact with the ball while still maintaining their visual awareness. Because the moment, in that example, the moment you look at the ball, you may have just lost track of where the person you're passing it to is. So being able to keep your head up is so crucial. Everything from riding a bicycle to get the heart rate up, skipping rope, throwing a kettlebell, anything that you can do where you can keep your eyes straight. And even then I've had people going side to side, dodging a beam come at the screen and reaching down and having to touch the floor every time. So there's a shadow boxing, the list goes on and on and on. But the key thing is, how can we train our attention? How can we make it so that we start to feel that state of flow, where time flies, where we're having a good time, but we're feeling challenged, and we see that score go up and up and up. And as I just wrote a letter to support some young AFL athletes going to apply for professional playing down south, this is something that relates to professional athletes. Professional athletes in that they generally do that so much better because that's their job. But when people improve it, their skills or their passing accuracy increases. And just looking at general statistics, one study showed that those in the NBA that had a higher ability to track at faster speeds tended to get more assists and more steals and had a better turnover to assist ratio, which meant they made better decisions out there on the court. So I'm going to keep on practicing and challenging that. I hope that was fun watching me challenge myself. It's all about making it novel, because after a while this thing can get pretty boring, even if you're getting faster and faster. So novelty is also really important to trigger flow. And as always, it's about feeling like you're relishing the challenge, and you saw me there, and the joy when you feel like you're about to fall over and it's being recorded and you manage to stick the landing. I'm no Olympic athlete, but gee, that must be how it feels sometimes. And why do you have to be an Olympic athlete to feel that sense of accomplishment of doing something really cool and rad and epic and awesome physically that you never could do before? So I'm here at the Brain Room. I'm working with the Neurotracker. We've got a balance beam from the Foot Collective. Check them out. I'm up in Cairns, but if anyone's looking for training programs on how to enhance flow, performance, just get in touch with me at thebrainroom.com.au or rob@thebrainroom.com.au. And I'll leave it at that. So that's how we trigger flow, by adding novel tasks to the Neurotracker. I stand by it. It is the best training tool for training visual perception, peripheral vision, focus, and really priming you for a flow state. And the more you flow, the more you flow. So if you remember anything, the more you practice, the more you get of that. So practice meditating, you'll be more meditative. Practice calming through breathing, you'll be more calm. Practice getting into epic flow states like this and fully focused, you'll get a hell of a lot more out of that in your life. So, all right, 10 minutes, landing this waffle copter. Much love, and any comments, let me know. And, phew!